Hello my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we ran around, explored pretty much everything here around Lavender Town, and today we're actually going to continue on our adventure, but we're actually going to backtrack a little bit towards Celadon City, because there are a couple important items. We haven't really missed them. I just thought right now would be the best time to get them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and backtrack a little bit, make our way there, and see what we can get ourselves into. You know, I like doing this once in a while. Sometimes it's cool going back and finding some memories. Today we're actually going to be picking up an item, you could say, that pretty much means the world to me for a reason. And the reason is it makes this game so much easier, so much more convenient, and it just overall makes it traveling through this place a little less difficult. I think you can imagine what it is. Nonetheless, we're going to make our way there. We're also going to pick up another item that is going to allow us to eventually make our way to a certain area that I want us to. It's still not there yet. We're still a little bit of ways from making it to certain towns. But, you know, we have to start preparing for it. We do have to start opening up the roads for it. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Just kind of, you know, trying to set a game plan for us so I know what to do. I want to give you guys a big thank you for all the tips you have given me. You know, a lot of you guys told me, hey, this is what you should do. This is how you should go about things. And, you know, I'm taking them and I'm starting to do them. Right here, if we talk to this old lady, she gives us the tea. Now, if you guys remember, I mentioned something about fresh water and juice and all that stuff. You can use it on the guards in order to get past them or whatever it is. Fun fact, that was in red and blue. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, you actually need this tea because for some reason, I don't know, I guess they changed things. I like things how they were back in the day. Life was so simple. You know, things weren't complicated at all, and we could just, you know, give the security guard a fresh water, and things would just be easy. Okay, so as you can see, we made our way here to Route 16, and I think you guys know what's coming. Oh dear, you found my secret retreat! Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. What are you gonna make it up to me with? Oh, HM02 Fly. Oh, that's it? Yes, guys, HM02 Fly. I believe I can HM02, if you know what I'm saying. We have finally obtained this HM. Literally, this makes the game so much easier, so much better. Now we can backtrack. Now we can do whatever we want. Now we can go where we need to. It's kind of weird how we can't fly to certain areas that we've never been to before, though. I've never really understood that concept. You'd think flying, we could just go pretty much anywhere. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and teach it to bring car then. So there we have it, guys. Bring car, learn fly. And woo! Now we don't have to be running around anymore. Now life gets easy from here on out, and the adventure goes even more quickly. So actually, let's fly back to an area we haven't been in a while. Now, there's two ways you could do this. You could go Lavender Town or Vermilion City. It'll pretty much take you the same way. I'm going to go to Vermilion City just because I think that'll be best for us. I think that going through that route will just be a little bit easier, so that's what I'm going to do. But, you know, if you go through the Lavender Town way, like go south of there, it'll also take you in the same direction. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. For me, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys. You know, it's Tuesday. I mean, what do you do on Tuesdays? Like, there's Monday you hate. Tuesday, you're just like, eh. Wednesday, you start warming up a little bit. You're like, yeah, you know. Thursday, you're like, almost here. Then Friday, we love Fridays. We love Saturdays. You know, Sundays is a little something down about Sundays because you know Monday's coming back right around the corner. I think you guys know what I'm saying. You know, lately, I've been trying to, like, you know, change things in my life and just get things moving, get things going. I mentioned that in the last video to you guys, and I got a lot of positive responses. You know, thank you guys for that. I'm really glad that, you know, in some way I can inspire you or maybe motivate you to do things different or maybe just get you to think a little bit. You know, I really appreciate that you guys tell me the facts that, you know, that's what you go through or that's what happens to you when I talk about these weird random things. And it's really, really cool, actually. Like, I actually had a lot of people tweet at me like, hey, man, that was really deep. Thanks for sharing. I really appreciate that. And, like, it means a lot to me when you do that. That's why I always try my best to respond because, you know, when I talk about these things, I do it because I enjoy it. And I just like sharing my experiences with others and kind of like my point of view. I feel it's always really good, you know, to see other people's point of views because, you know, what if we only focused on what we thought? We'd be a little bit narrow-minded, you know, and it's kind of cool to actually just expand your mind and listen to others. As you can see, the Pokeflute, it was what we obtained from Mr. Fuji, is what's going to allow us to beat up the Snorlax. Now, I am going to be adding this Snorlax to our... No, I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. Snorlax, I'm not that big of a fan. I'm not, you know, that crazy about the Snorlax. I've had a Snorlax before, I think you could say. Snorlax, you know, they're not a bad time. I think Snorlax do pretty good, but they're just not my kind, you know? Snorlax just don't work out for me. Something about the Snorlax make things a little bit weird, and you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just because they seem a little bit lazy to me, or just those sorts of things. And honestly, we don't even have to battle this guy. We could literally just walk away right now, and we would be good. All right, guys, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and run. I don't think we really need this too much, but let's go ahead and make our way out of here then. You know, I wasn't going to catch the Snorlax anyways. So we're here at the Fisher place. This is exactly where you'll end up if you go south of Lavender Town, by the way. You take that little road, it'll lead you down to here. As I was saying earlier, though, you know, it's cool to have an open mind and just to expand yourself and just to, you know, get out there and, you know, just talk to others and see their point of views. You know, I once, like, roomed with, you know, these 3 friends of mine. We were all really different. You know, we had a hippie, we had, like, a politician, and, like, this really smart guy, and we would just talk a little bit, you know, and it was cool. Because we'd get into debates because our minds were so much different, but it was like for fun, you know, because it was like we were just talking about different subjects and just, you know, trying to learn how other people think, and it was really great. So I highly suggest that, you know, you talk and see other people's perspectives and listen, and I think that's why I try to share my point of view, and I just really appreciate that you guys are respectful of it, and that, you know, that in some way I can help you and inspire you. You know, lately in life, I've been trying to change up things, just get better, just keep moving on with my life, just taking one step at a time, and just, you know, going full speed. One of the things that I've been doing lately is actually trying to work out more, you know, eating healthier. I lacked, you know, doing that for a while, and I'm just trying to get back into it. You know, I just started running, and running's good. It's exhausting, but, you know, I'm trying my best to, like, just push through it. You know, if I'm at that mile point, it's just like, just do, like, 0.5 more, you know, and you get there, and it's like, you know, just do 0.25 more, and just push yourselves, and, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to, you know, get healthier in life, just, you know, overall, and I think it's something really good that we should do. I highly recommend to you guys, if you were ever, like, feeling weird or down or, you know, bored or something like that, you should try running or doing some sort of workout. It really has helped me, just because, you know, I can almost zone out and just listen to music for a while, and before you know it, you've ran like a mile, and you're like, wow, that was really quickly, just by zoning out, just listening to music, just kind of enjoying yourself and just going with it. And, you know, that's one of the things that I wanted to share today, because I feel like that's something I've been going through in my life. Life comes, you know, full force at you sometimes. Things get crazy. You just gotta, you know, keep on running. You know, sometimes you may have to jog, sometimes you may have to walk, but, you know, you gotta try to run once in a while, because it might help you out and get you healthier. I think that's what it's all about. All right, guys, with that, we are still here on this bridge. We're actually getting really, really close. Now, this area over here, I don't really know it too much. It's a little bit puzzly, it looks like to me, but I'm gonna... Okay, we have a battle. Fantastic. There's so many freaking battles in this area. I think this is actually the route that has the most battles, leading into... I don't want to spoil the city in case you probably already know the city. It's a color. It's a Nidoking's color, pretty much similar to Nidoking. I think that's what the color is. If it's not, then I need to relearn my colors. But yeah, we're almost there to these towns. Also, guys, you know, I've been considering our team members. I've been planning a lot ahead. You know, it seems like we haven't added one since Kaji. And there are certain reasons about it. You know, I want to tell you guys that. I do think I know who we're going to add as the 5th. And I think I've finally closed down on the 6th. And these Pokemon are going to be added very soon. I don't know as of yet, but very, very soon. And then once I add them, you know, we'll do a little bit of training and that sort of thing. Because I feel like we are a little bit under-leveled. And then once we finally have the big 6, as I like to call them, you know, the big 6 Pokemon on our team, we'll be ready to go into the movesets and all those sorts of things, and hopefully get some to final evolutions. It looks like Bolin and Brinkar have just been waiting to finally, you know, get there. Doki's there, Kaji's there, unless Kaji magically evolves into something else. How freaky would that be if you were just playing your Pokemon game randomly, just one day, just playing it? Hey, this is fun. I love me some Pokemon. All right, cool. Here, I'm going to send out Flareon. It grew to level 59, and it evolved. I would just be like, my cartridge is haunted. That would be the freakiest thing. You know, I remember when I was a kid, and the same friend that told me, oh, you know, there's a Mew under the truck near the SS Anne. You know, this same kid, he wrote down some cheat codes to me, and it was like for Pokemon Blue. He's like, yo, man, I know about this hack, man. This mysterious Pokemon comes up, man, and like he'll double up your items, and if you catch him, your game will crash, so don't catch him. And I was like, this dude, yeah, all right. Like, I'm going to believe you again after the Mew truck thing. I was probably in like 4th grade or something. I was little. I was very young. And he tells me this, and I'm like, all right, I'll try it. I guess I'll give it a shot. Why not? So then, like, I go Pokemon Blue. He goes, go to Viridian City and talk to the guy who taught you how to catch Pokemon. All right, I talked to him. I did the little thing. Cool. Then he's like, okay, then, go down and surf on the east side of Cinnabar. I'm like, yeah, all right, what is this going to do? And he's like, put the item you want duplicate on the first slot. I was like, all right, rare candies, Master Balls. Let's see what's going to happen here. And then I just start going up and down the east side of Cinnabar Island. And before you know it, Missingno shows up. I literally almost cried. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was like, my game! He hacked my game! My game is broken! What did this guy do to me? He was the same guy that actually sold me Pokemon Blue for like $5. He was a sleazy little 4th grade dude. You know what I'm saying? He was making money, trading cards. Like, it was some... He was a little bit of a hustler, So that's why I was like, I think he's lying. But then it turned out to be true. And that was one of those experiences as a kid. I was like, Missingno? What the heck is this Pokemon? Oh my gosh, what is happening? And you know what? I'm pretty sure he had caught Missingno because every time I got pretty far in that game in Pokemon Blue, it would magically reset and I would have to do it all over again. So I'm pretty sure he caught Missingno, messed up his game, and then sold it to me for $5. And yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those crazy things that happen when you're younger. We fall for those things, little tricks like that, but it was fun. I think we've all experienced the Missingno. It was so cool that such a exploit happened to us when we were kids. Such a crazy like little game cheat, and I think it was actually pretty freaking cool to have. All right, guys, we're getting really close to where we need to be. I'm actually kind of surprised, but we hit a dead end. I mentioned I wasn't too sure where the heck we were going. I'm kind of just going with it. I try to avoid as many trainers as possible. That might be why we're a little bit under-leveled, but it's okay because I usually go back and take on the trainers afterward if we need to, or that sort of thing. I do what I need to off screen, like training up and stuff. Once again, if you ask me where I train, do the trainers. Train in the grass. Takes a lot of time, but, it's well worth it in the end. Okay, well, let me go ahead and try to skip this bike, dude. Nice haircut, man. I'm enjoying it. I want you to look over here. Look, there's someone over there. It's a Nurse Joy. No, it's not a Nurse Joy, you evil man. Don't you look over there at my Nurse Joy. Okay, guys, we made it to Route 14 finally, and I think we're actually getting close. Very, very close, actually, to the town that we need to be at, which is really exciting. Today was a very long route, but I had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed making our way through this route. I always enjoy just talking to you guys during the day. I think it's nice, actually. I do quite enjoy it. Let's get the heck out of here, then. We are so close. This is awesome. If I bump into a battle, not going to bump it. Nope, not going to bump into a battle. All right, what do we get over here? Oh, Team 18 Rain Dance. We don't have water types yet. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. How's it going? Hello? Hey, guys. We have made it to Fuchsia City. Yes, and now that we're here in Fuchsia City, next time, guys, ooh, that's a nice Pokemon. We will continue from this point and enter Fuchsia City's gym. So if you guys have any tips on what's coming up, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.